I believe that who I am comes from where I've been and the life experiences I have had. Through my adult life, I have traveled quite a bit, and along the way, I have found out much about myself. When I was 17, I traveled to a small town in Alabama that I cannot remember the name of. That random small town was where I learned I was finally an adult and capable of making terrible life decisions. After that trip, I continued to spin out until I decided to take a trip to Biloxi, Mississippi. I learned in Mississippi that I had the power to overcome the bad choices I had made if I was willing to make sacrifices. Those sacrifices led me to travel to Texas, where I learned I was a military man, but I wasn't meant to conform. When I moved to Middle Georgia, I learned I could be open to love and find myself someone I could trust. I learned that I desired to be a husband. And on a trip to Jekyll Island, I finally became that husband. When I traveled to South Carolina, I learned I could reconnect with my father. I realized he was the best friend I had been searching for my whole life. When I traveled to Africa, I learned just how lucky I was to be an American, and that I desired to become a nurse so that I could help others. When I traveled to Italy, I learned that I wanted to see the entire world and that I live for vacations. When I traveled to Southern California, I learned that surfing was extremely difficult, but I love it. And it was on a trip to Connecticut that I learned how much I enjoy a summer on the water. I have used my life experiences to further define my likes, my dislikes, and who I want to be.